grant the prosecution's motion, dismiss this case, and cancel the bond.
After nearly 5 years and 2 hung juries, Officer Joseph Weekly walked into court for the final chapter of this case.
2 separate juries decided that they could not reach a decision with this misdemeanor charge.
Today, that charge was dropped. A 3rd trial will not take place. The case officially dismissed. Judge Hathaway told the court if anyone feels justice was not served, they should blame her.
So if someone needs a scapegoat for what's happening here today, and what's happening here is justice, then put it on me.
What up, YouTube? Now it's self-determination. See, I was gonna wait until the weekend to actually start pumping out some more videos or whatever about, you know, some stories that I've been hearing, some news stories that I've been catching off on the Advice Show and other news media. But I can't let this die. I can't wait. I gotta do this today. First and foremost, man, I watched the Advice Show today while I was at work, and I heard him talking about a story about the 7-year-old girl who was shot by a white S.W.A.T officer. Yeah, I'm highlighting the point that he's white. Yes, I said he's white. You know what I'm saying? Listen, this dude shot this 7-year-old girl in the head, filled out a police report where he fucking blatantly lied about the circumstances involved and why the shooting occurred. As a fucking trained police officer, you should know how to handle a firearm better than rushing into any place with your finger already on the fucking trigger. That little girl shouldn't be dead. But here's the hypocrisy in American society. They say that justice is blind. Bullshit. Justice isn't blind because the white motherfuckers who are on the jury ain't blind. The white motherfucking cops who kill your ass ain't blind. And the white fucking prosecutors and fucking judges aren't blind either. How the fuck is justice blind when the people who are supposed to be quote unquote delivering the fucking justice can see and have biases and prejudice and white supremacist attitudes? How the fuck can justice be blind when the people who deliver the justice are not blind themselves? It's a fucking oxymoron. It's an oxymoron because each case isn't based on its own merits. Each case is based on what other people think it should be based on. A jury didn't convict a fucking white police officer who killed an innocent 7-year-old little black girl. He didn't get convicted of involuntary manslaughter because the majority of the jury, I guarantee you, was fucking white and they didn't convict him. He didn't get convicted. The case got dismissed because it was a hung jury. How the fuck can you not convict him of involuntary manslaughter when he blew this little girl's brains out? No other officer that was in his SWAT unit opened fire. They didn't shoot shit. Why the fuck was he the only one that opened fire when he saw a little girl laying down sleep? How in the fuck was she a threat to you that you had to open fire on her laying down sleep, taking a fucking nap? Her grandmother begged and pleaded with y'all. You know, let me get my grandmother, let me wake her up. No, push her out the way, kick in the fucking door and shoot her in the fucking head. While a black cop who opened fire on a vehicle that was being driven by a white man who was being pursued by the police, who was breaking laws, who had rammed the police cruiser, they opened fire on his car, and it just so happened that his 6-year-old son tragically was killed unintentionally. But the death of that little boy is on his fucking father's head because he was breaking the fucking law. But the black cop gets 40 years for fucking manslaughter, not even involuntary manslaughter. They couldn't even go that far with a black cop. Blue lives matter, right? Blue lives only matter when the skin in the fucking blue is white and not black. Remember that shit for all you motherfucking cops out there, you black cops that are out there. In fact, that just reminded me of the fucking song Black Cop by KRS-One. But anyway, you are a black cop. Blue lives don't matter if you're a black cop. If you motherfuckers haven't realized that by now, then you never will. Fuck all of you. And you know what? I take that back because all cops aren't bad and all black cops aren't bad. There's some dudes out there who really, really believe that they're serving justice and want to clean up their communities. So I take that statement back because all of you guys aren't bad. I've known cops. I've had classmates and friends who were police officers. So I can't put that stigma. I can't generalize and put that stigma on all cops. So I retract that last statement that I made about fuck all cops. But especially fuck you coons and you crackers who are fucking white supremacists. Fuck all of y'all. Fuck all of y'all. Y'all make the good ones look bad as fuck. Y'all make people not want to deal with any of you because just that, and it's not even just a tiny fraction. It's reversed. The tiny fraction of cops that are cops are good. It's the larger majority of them that are pieces of fucking shit. But here's my thing. How in the fuck can justice be blind when, look at these circumstances, right? Look at the circumstances. White man committing a crime, being pursued by the police, is an actual threat to other people, endangering other people's lives. His vehicle gets fired upon. His son inadvertently gets killed. Black cop gets 40 years for that, when it was the father who put his son in danger. Now, on the reverse, little 7-year-old girl being watched by her grandmother in the room taking a nap. The SWAT team raided her house. The wrong address, mind you. They had the wrong fucking address, right? The wrong address. Goes in this woman's house, right? Going through rooms. Lady pleading with these people, asking them, what are you doing here? Blah, 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 whatever. My granddaughter's asleep. Let me get her. Push her out the way, kicking the door with a little girl and shoot her in her fucking head while she's laying down asleep. How was she a threat? Because her Barbie dolls, you know what I'm saying, just seemed like it could be an object that she could throw at you and pierce your fucking body armor. You know what I'm saying? Because her snoring was so motherfucking loud and crucial that it would burst your fucking head open. Get out of here with that, man. And anybody who can excuse that kind of shit, you're a piece of shit. You're a piece of shit, and I hope you have fun doing cartwheels on traffic during rush hour. Have fun. Have fun doing backflips on the fucking highway in rush hour. Have fun. Go do that to yourself. Go have fun. Go dodge cars. Our judicial system, justice is supposed to be blind. White people make the fucking laws. The majority of fucking judges are white. Prosecutors are white mostly. Fucking juries seem like they can't do anything but be fucking white. How the fuck is justice blind when people aren't being delivered, when the justice isn't being delivered equally on everybody? Why the fuck does the white cop get off and get his case dismissed, but the black cop gets 40 fucking years? 40 fucking years. The black cop had more right to open fire on this motherfucker than the white cop did on that little girl in the wrong house. Why? Think about it. I had made a video about the kid Hess who got murdered by the fucking cops. And some clown, some asshat comes in my comment section talking about, oh well, you know, he tried to run over the cops. He rammed their vehicles. Of course they shot him. Or whatever the fuck he said, because I deleted his comment and told him to go suck it. Anyway. Right? That was his reasoning for why Hess deserved to be killed. This white dude did virtually the same thing. Now, mind you, Hess didn't have any children in the car with him. He wasn't endangering the lives of anybody that was in the vehicle with him. Right? This white dude was. So, you mean to tell me that these cops that killed him, they don't, you know what I'm saying, they had reason to kill him. But these cops who shot up that vehicle that when the white boy was going nuts trying to ram their cars and get away, they didn't have any reasonable justification for pulling out their firearms? Get the fuck out of here, man. If you black people in this country aren't seeing what's happening, you don't have the same rights as white people in this fucking country. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. You don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have it. You don't have the same rights. Anytime things like this can happen. This shit isn't fucking justice. I'm telling you, we live in a fucking Orwellian society. I'm telling you right now. If you don't know who George Orwell is, read the book 1984. I'm telling you right now, our society is fastly becoming this Orwellian society where Big Brother's constantly watching you. And man, I can't even remember one of the quotes in the book, but I'll put it up. I'll put it up in the video so you can see it. Man, I don't even know what else to say about this, man. There's no fucking justice in a society where the people who are delivering the justice or delivering the justice upon society overwhelmingly are racist or bigoted or fucking white supremacists who hate a certain portion of the society itself. How the fuck is justice blind when we got motherfucking Ku Klux Klan members as prosecutors, lawyers, you know what I'm saying, defense attorneys, judges, bailiffs, you know what I'm saying, fucking court reporters, media members, police officers, sheriffs. How the fuck can justice be blind when the enemy is in the fucking driver's seat? How? How the fuck can it be? Think about it. Justice is blind, but the laws in this country were written by motherfucking racists, fucking slave-owning, sociopathic motherfuckers who didn't care about driving a whole race of people to the brink of extinction so that they can manifest destiny themselves in a country that didn't belong to them in the first fucking place. Think about it. Justice is blind, but the laws are written by criminals. Our judicial system was created by motherfucking criminals. So how the fuck can justice be blind? Please explain that to me. How? How? How the fuck can justice be blind when our laws have been, our first laws in this country were written by motherfucking racist ass psychopaths? How? Thieving, murdering, infanticidal, homicidal, megalomaniacal motherfuckers. How? Please explain it. Please explain it to me. Explain. Explain when the same people who always hated anybody that wasn't them are the ones that are making the laws and executing the laws and arresting you for breaking laws. How is that blind justice? How? Explain it to me. The system is full of fucking hypocrisy. That motherfucking white cop should be doing as much time or more time as that black cop. But for some fucking reason, justice is always blind when it comes to white people. But that justice bitch always got her eyes wide the fuck open when it comes to black people. Man, I don't want to do this video no more, man. Because this shit is pissing me off. Anybody coming to my comment section excusing this motherfucking white cop, you know what I'm saying? Like they made excuses for the kid Hess getting shot, you know what I'm saying? For quote unquote trying to ram officers. But you won't make the same excuses for this white motherfucker who got his son killed running, evading the police and ramming their cars. You won't make the same fucking excuse. The same motherfucking punishment isn't fucking isn't logical or reasonable for the fucking white SWAT officer. The same punishment isn't reasonable for him that the black cop got. The same punishment isn't reasonable. The white cops always get off more times than not. Always. Hardly are they ever convicted for fucking killing black people. But we're supposed to just shut the fuck up and just let it keep happening. Man, you come to my comment section talking shit, I'm going to leave you with a hearty fuck you and I'm going to block you. So just know that. So think before you comment in my comment section. Think before you comment. You can dislike the video. YouTube cannot monetize it. I don't give a fuck. This shit needs to be talked about. It needs to be discussed. And it needs to be put on blast. The overt contradictions in the fucking American judicial system. It is sickening. It's ridiculous. And the fact that it continues to happen, it just further proves that black people, we need to distance ourselves from these motherfuckers. But how do we do that? I know it's easier said than done. How do we do that? Stop sitting down. Stop putting your tail between your legs. We got all these tough ass dudes and all these tough ass gangster dudes, but none of these motherfuckers stand up when we really need them, man. Fuck out of here, man. If you're not a tough guy that's willing to stand up for your people, sit the fuck down. I'm not impressed.
He shoots the gun.
More cops came rushing the house. And I'm laying there screaming, asking somebody to help my granddaughter. Because he just shot her in the head. And he wouldn't even help her. They turned on the light and seen that she had been shot and killed out the house. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, Jesus. Why you do it? Why you do it? Please tell me why you come in my house like that. Tell me why you came in my house like that. You killed my grandbaby. You killed her and you try to blame me. You know I never touched you, Mr. Weekly. You know I never touched you. You know you're wrong. You know you're wrong. You wrong. You wrong. She was only 7 years old. She was only a baby, man. She was sleeping, and I told y'all, let me get my granddaughter. And y'all didn't even give me a chance. Why y'all do this to me? I get no sleep. I'm sick. I'm sick as hell. I get no sleep. The flashbacks, I wouldn't wish them on nobody in the world, not even you. I wouldn't wish this on no one in the world that had to watch their 7-year-old granddaughter get their brain blown by the people